Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm Sandra Mom.
Ben Son.
Good to see you all. It's been a few weeks since we seen Ben. So Ben, the last time I did a video without you, I was telling him the last few weeks have not been good. Maybe you could share what's going on.
Well, they have been the best. I could be doing better than I have been, I guess.
Yeah.
I've been trying to stay positive, though. I always try to stay positive. Where even though I'm going through some thick waters and murky water, it's still trying to see the light at the end of the tunnel, hopefully. And my own motivation, I don't really have much motivation right now. I've been kind of just at a standstill, not really knowing what to do.
And you've been using.
Yeah, I'm using.
You've been using.
Yeah.
So it's good to see you.
I've been using every day though, but I don't have the funds for it. But I still use once in a while, so I'm still using, and I'm just trying to I don't know if I'm ready, to quit, because you can have all the support and all the willingness and all the supplies you need and the rehab accessibility. If you're not ready to quit, you're just going to keep going after that. Because when I went to rehab that one time, I definitely wasn't ready to quit. And when I got out, first thing I did was use or whatever,
Yeah.
Or when I get a detoxes, I go to detox for 5 days or a couple days. I come out, I'm good for a couple days, and then I find and I use,
So what do you think? Like, people are wondering, why, some people that really don't know a lot about substance use disorder say, why don't you just effing quit? What is it?
It's not that easy.
No, it's not. And maybe you could just help. This is to educate people too. What goes on with you? What?
It's a psychological thing, sometimes it's physical, because if you're in opioids and there's
The withdrawal.
The withdrawal will make you really want to use, because you just don't want to be sick, and the sickness is not fun, or the shakes, or the illness.
Right.
But it's when I'm just sitting there and I'm using something that doesn't necessarily have withdrawal, it's just I'm crazy. It's it gives me something to do. It's when I'm bored. Usually when I'm bored, that's when I think to myself, oh, I want to go use, or it's like a trigger. Lots of things can be a trigger. Sitting there, you could be I'm going to go for a walk. It's like having a cigarette. Some people associate cigarettes with walks or on the phone. You're on the phone, oh, I'm going to have a cigarette, oh, I'm on the phone. Or
right.
Certain things will just click it and make you want to use it more often than others. And
okay. But Ben, I'm going to interrupt because I love what you're saying. The thing is, we talk about this, and Ben and I talk a lot, and I say, what's it going to take? You say things like, I don't want to learn the hard way.
I don't want to.
And so we know that the more you use, the worse it gets, more debt and all that. We talk about the rock bottom.
Yeah. I thought I was at a rock bottom a while ago, but I guess I'm not.
So
I don't want to be at a rock bottom. I don't want to be at a rock bottom. I pray every day I don't hit one.
And
I want to stop before that. I want to choose to stop because I want to stop, not because I have to.
So, I'm just thinking other people are probably thinking, what is it that's holding you back today to say, F this crap, I'm done? What do you think it would take?
I don't know. It's a hard one.
Because you've been clean. I know that, and I'm not making excuses because I know it's just been really challenging the last year and a half for everybody, for many people, due to COVID. Not as much to do, the boredom and stuff.
Yeah.
When you're in a good place, you think of those good things that you want. I don't know.
I don't know. It's hard. It's really hard to explain, I just don't know. There's no excuse. There is no excuse.
Okay.
I can't, there's no excuse for using. You use to use. I said this in the old video. It's not a matter of how much you use or why you use, it's the fact that you just used,
Right.
So, I don't know what to say. I have no excuse. I just use. It's just a craving. It's just a disease, it's addiction, mental health.
And
I don't know what causes me to do it. I don't know what pushes me to
Well-
use. I just do. It's just a thing inside of me telling me you want to use.
and I say this to you too, Ben. It's that addiction, the addiction
the
monster.
addiction monster. we call
Telling
it.
you need me, I'm your friend. You know, the
It's
people you
social about it. Or
The social
make
with-
excuses and be like, oh, it's just this. Oh, it's just that. Oh, I'm using only once in a while. Or I'm only with these people. Or I do it just when I have money. You're always going to make an excuse to why it's good and okay. You know?
It's that one thing that, you know, that you have to give up to have everything back. Like you've given everything up for that one thing.
You
and
get that one thing for everything.
That's right. And, you know, for me, Ben, and there are a lot of loved ones, because it doesn't just affect the one person that has the substance use
Because
disorder.
usually people think it just affects them.
No, it's not. And I'm telling you, it doesn't. It's not just
Nobody
you.
thinks that affects anybody else. Everybody thinks, all my addicts I've ever known always think, why would it affect somebody else? It's
Well,
not their life.
but it does. You know.
Yeah.
And
well, I know, but
You know. And as a loved one, all I know is that I cannot tell Ben what to do. I cannot make you quit. All I know is that I have power over my actions, my reactions. And you know, Ben, I'm living my life to the best of my ability, taking care of myself. And it tears my heart out to see you struggling. I know that you're struggling, and I know that you don't like being where you're at.
yeah.
And I guess I just would love to see that day where you say, this is BS, I'm done.
Hopefully one day I'll say that.
I hope so too, Ben.
So, because like, I don't want to be doing this for my life.
Well,
I don't want to die doing this. I don't want to die doing
Well,
this.
unfortunately, Ben, and I'm not trying to be drama,
I know.
addiction is fatal.
I know.
if you don't-
I know.
It can be fatal if you don't get help, right? And as your mom, that tears my heart out, knowing that, Ben. I want you to live, and I want you to want to live.
I
And
do want to live.
Okay,
I don't
well,
want to die.
let's keep talking then. And, you know, talk is cheap too, right?
Talk is cheap, yeah.
Actions.
Actions speak volumes. As you say,
yeah.
actions are volume.
Today we've spent more time than we have in a while, only because we have an appointment together later this afternoon.
Yeah, I went to the clinic, obviously, Friday, and then...
But other than
I
that,
have an appointment to switch over my counselors.
yeah. So that's where we're at.
Yeah.
How about those people that are using, Ben, or are thinking of using? If we have young people watching, what would you say to them?
I would say stop before you start, or if you are using, stop before it gets harder to stop. Easier said than done, but trust me, you don't want to do this for as long as I have. You don't want to do this for the rest of your life. You don't want to be on this path. This path is a lonely, dark, dusty path, and no good comes from it. That's what I'd say to people.
Okay. You heard it from Ben.
I'm sure it's all fun and games.
It's not.
But it's not worth it, you know, like if I was able to tell myself not to use back in the day, that would save a lot of my life.
Well, it's not too late, buddy. Where there's breath, there's hope, right?
There's breath, there's hope. Yeah.
So it's up to you. Make that decision. You know, I will support recovery. I will support change. But when was the last time I gave you a penny?
Never.
Yeah. I bought him a slushie today, but he had to vacuum my house.
I vacuum the stairs.
The
but
stairs.
in the house a bit.
Nothing's free.
No.
Anyway, thanks for tuning in. That's our update for now. But remember, where there is breath,
There's hope.
amen. Peace. Take care, everyone.
Peace.